Hello everyone. So I will be demonstrating installation of Visual Studio Code and then incorporating C++ module with it. So first you need to download the Visual Studio Code here from this website. Once you have downloaded it, you can proceed here with the C++ navigation. And if you're using Windows, go for GCC on Windows. Click on this one. And actually you have the instructions here how to install the VS Code together with the GCC. So we're done downloading the VS Code. So basically we can install it right away here. So click lang natin to. And let's proceed with the installation. So just click on next. You can add the desktop icon so that it can show. For me, I don't need it, so I just click next, then click install. Then let's wait for this one to be installed in your machine. So once the installation has been done, actually you can click finish and launch the Visual Studio Code. So before we proceed with this one extension, let's install first the GCC for Windows. So you can download it here. So click on this link and then download for this installer. Click on this one. So this is the installer. It will be perform its download. So let's wait for it to finish. So this may take some time depending on your connection. Okay, so once downloaded, let's click on this one and then let's proceed with the installation of the MSys2. So you can trust this program if you have antivirus so that it will run. Okay, I think let's rerun this again. So so it's already running. Let's wait for it to show up. Yeah, this one. So click on next and then I'll use the default folder here. Click on next, next, and then let's wait for this to unpack. So once done installation, click on finish and run the MSys2 now. Then you'll have this one. So let's go back here and then you need to copy this one and then paste it here, then hit enter, then just hit enter again, then type on Y and then enter. So this will install all the necessary modules needed in our GCC. Okay, so you already installed the MSys2, so we can check for the one yung version niya, so to check whether it is successfully installed, so you can run the cmd command and then just type in the commands here. So gcc version. So as you can see, it's not yet recognized because we need to put it in the environment variables. So let's go to our system and then navigate to the environment variables. So Windows plus X is the shortcut. Click on System and then go to the Advanced System Settings, and then here you have the edit variables, and then select path and then edit. Then you can add here the new directory. In case you don't have the path, you can actually create a new one naman for this one. So since mine is already existing, just click edit, then click new, then just add this directory. You actually can confirm this one later on. So let's add this one, new, and then okay, and then click OK. So if you want to check if this one exists, go to your drive C and then look for the MCs, which is this one, and then you have the bin folder here. Okay, so we will, after adding the path here, I can run again the cmd and then type in the command gcc version, then you have the version, and then g++, and then the version also, then you'll have that one. Okay, gdb version. Okay, so let's go back to our VS Code and then go to the extension tab and then click on this, type in C++, then select this one, C++ extension pack, and then click on install. So this should be able to install the extension pack for the VS Code so that we can use it to compile C++. Okay, so once installed, we can actually now create, so we can now create a folder here. So let's create a C++ folder wherein we will put our code. Then just trust this one. So let's create a new file. Just click on the new file, then I'll select the text one, then I'll save this one, sample.cpp. This one, cpp, then save it, and then let's create our code. So would you like to switch to it? Let's click yes, and then let's have some code here to check whether we can compile it. So we have the main method and just see out hello world, then return 0. Click on this one, run, select run C++, and then click on this one, then you'll have this initial output, no? So compile kits may present in this directory tools, we can click yes here so that it would check for the CMake tools. And then once done, you can already run this one again. So let's close this hello, and you can run this one again, and it will give you the output here, this one. Okay, so let's change this one. Hello world, I am C++. Then run this one again. Then as you can see, will show you this output. So if you want to clear the output, so let's run this one again. You can type clear to remove the previous terminal outputs, no? So I think that's all for now, and let's test if we can run thread here. So to run a thread, so let's try it if it will recognize the thread. So first we need to include the thread directive, this one, and then cout hello world I am C++. Then let's add the thread ID, so end L, and then let's cout again, running on thread. Then let's get the ID. Now this thread, as you can see, the intelligence suggests the syntax. So basically, maybe it can recognize the thread already. Then end L. So let's run this one. As you can see, hello world I am C++, and then running on thread 1. So the ID of this current program is thread 1, since we're only running it at this point. Now there are no other codes yet. So thank you for watching, guys, and I hope this one helped you setting up your Visual Studio Code with C++.